As a therapist, I absolutely refuse to assign homework to my clients. And that's a pretty big decision because there's a lot of pressure from both clients and like the industry as a whole to be assigning homework as part of what psychotherapy is and how the transaction goes. These are the reasons I will not assign homework. One, you cannot extricate homework from school. I'm interested in a partnership and not one that is going to be defined by one having more power and more information than the other. So I'm staying away from school, and you can't separate homework from school. Secondly, if a client does say to me, what can I do between this week and next week to help me with how I'm feeling? I will only suggest things that they've already said that they've had success with. I'll say, well, last week you said you had a really amazing run and it made you feel better. I am not going to bust out with, hey, have you considered exercise? Just because there's like research on exercise. And the reason why I'm not going to do that is because I'm not interested in creating anything that would make my client feel incompetent. The last reason I won't assign homework is because I don't think the homework is the real question. I think when a client asks, what homework do you have for me? Or is there anything I can do between this session and next session? What they're really asking about is, how can I remain attached to you throughout this week? And what can I do to know that you exist and I exist and we exist in each other's minds? And I think that the homework conversation is better framed as one around what transitional objects can we offer each other in our time apart. And oftentimes I'll say, well, is there anything I can read or you can read that would be really helpful? Is there anything that I can listen to or you could listen to that might be helpful? Is there anything about the session that you'd like me to think about or that you definitely want to think about? Is there any way that I can assure you that while we're apart, the attachment is intact? And that subverting the homework question into a question about attachment and how to maintain it and sustain it is much more what I'm oriented to and going to answer questions about and offer ideas around.